Neither am I. All right. What I'm doing right now, I'm not happy with it. But it's all good. It makes me feel all right. If it makes you feel all right, it's worth it. You know? Fucked up the note. What's up, boys and girls? Um, yeah. Today I'm just gonna be here painting and just be here painting, talking, man. Just felt I want to do that today, so I'm gonna do that today because I'm gonna make this a little bit fancier as well. I want to make it nice for me, you know. That can be inspired by my own thoughts, you know, and let my thoughts lead the way instead of me trying to lead the way, you know. And sometimes I feel like, oh, this bitch is dry. Okay. Oh, let's go. Sometimes I feel like I'm just trying to lead the way, you know? And I think it's because just in life we constantly have this feeling that we have to lead the way, right? That we are meant to know everything and to just to have to keep going and you know just realize it's difficult as fuck to paint and talk at the same time, you know. I'm struggling so much to fucking find the right pencil and I don't even know what I'm gonna use for the painting, you know. But I've had this idea of this painting. I know which one is the sharp one. All right, I think this one is good. Fuck, what was I saying, bro? Probably something not crazy important. It doesn't matter in the end, bro. As long as you can just express your thoughts, bro. You know, that's what matters. But basically, man, with this episode, I just wanna be dog. You know what I mean? Shit. As I'm doing this, right, I'm trying to think like, oh, how's this gonna be perceived? How's it gonna be, you know? It's so crazy how we think about that constantly, don't we? We're just constantly thinking about how we're gonna be perceived, how we're gonna do things, or how people are gonna think about the things that we're doing, you know? When sometimes you just should just be, you know what I mean, man? Being sometimes is a crazy thing, bro, you know? It's supposed to be easy, but it ain't easy at all. Because as soon as you start to be, there's a little voice that comes in your head being like, hey, what are you doing? What you doing just being, huh? Let's do something else. Like, let's go paint. Let's do something else. Let's build a house. Let's fucking hit your dad in the face. What? Yeah, let's hit your dad in the face. Well, I don't want to hit my dad in the face. Well, you might as well. You know, so you just have this constant thing in your fucking head, bro, that you gotta do shit. You know what I mean? And for me, sometimes I just want to fucking chill out, bro. Life is great if you can just like chill the fuck out sometimes, you know? I struggle with that sometimes, you know? Just chilling out. I guess we all do, right? But I don't know, chilling out is just as much as we struggle with it, I think it's just so necessary, you know? Just give yourself some time to think, some time to, just process whatever's in your mind, and right now I'm processing a lot of shit in my mind, which is good, you know? Feels good. And I'm doing this, I'm just painting, chilling, smelling my scent, which is like, fuck, almost burning my house on fire. It feels like, holy shit, it got into my fucking paint. Wait, I'm just turn this off a little bit, bro, because this bitch is... Whoa, dude, that's so much smoke. Holy shit. Damn. Fuck. Oof. There you go. Yeah, I'm one of those as well that I forgot what I was saying, man. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to try to keep track of that thought because it doesn't matter, you know. But so, all right, man. Let me see. Let me tell you guys what I'm doing. So I'm painting, all right, and while I'm painting, I thought I should talk to you and record this because, when you paint, it's just like a couple scheiße things that comes to your head that's interesting to talk about, And yeah, that's why I'm doing this, I'm not sure if this painting is gonna be finished by the time that I'm done talking. I don't know. Don't know how long this is gonna be. But I'll be here just painting, living life, playing some music. Just doing my thing. And yeah, man, that's it, bro. There's no like, it's weird because as I'm doing this, I'm like, I should explain what I'm doing, when I don't have to. I could just literally like started this, start painting, and don't say anything. But I didn't. So now I'm talking while I'm painting, and then now you guys know that I'm painting. You guys would have assumed anyway. But anyways, man, painting, bro. Painting is fulfills your soul, makes you feel good. It's just the movement. It just calms me, If you guys haven't tried painting, you should try, bro. Even though you might be like, oh fuck, I'm not good at it. Neither am I. Alright. What I'm doing right now, not happy with it. But it's all good. It makes me feel alright. If it makes you feel alright, it's worth it. What else is going on, dog? What else is in my life that's happening? I've been just thinking a lot lately, bro. Jesus Christ, I've never thought so much my entire life, And I heard some people telling me that's something that happens when you're in your 20s. I'm like, fuck. Had to happen right now? They were like, yeah, it's a 20s thing. I was like, shit, dog. Because this fucking thing is just being weird and getting into my mind. And it's not bad, to think. And that's the thing as well. Like, you're just so scared of your thoughts sometimes. I'm scared of my thoughts sometimes, Because sometimes they just bother the shit out of me, bro. They like, as I was saying earlier, I think. I forgot what I was saying, but I assume I was saying something along those lines. But we are constantly shutting down our thoughts, shutting down the idea that we should think. As soon as we start to think, we gotta do something. That's the thing that I start to realize. So I'm glad this kind of like time that they said is supposed to happen on your 20s is happening right now. That I'm like letting myself think, you know, because otherwise you just live, man. You just live, and live, and then you don't process one single bit of your life. So it's good sometimes sit back and appreciate what you've done. Appreciate what you've learned, appreciate what you've accomplished. Why we have such a hard time sometimes to appreciate what we've just accomplished, right? It's like we just have to keep always constantly moving, bro. You know? And if you don't punch your dad in the face, you're not doing it right, right? But but yeah. So damn. If I show you guys what I'm doing right now, you guys not gonna be happy. Do you know why? Because I'm not happy with it. Looks like shit. No, it doesn't, bro. It's all good. It doesn't matter. As I said, in the end, it's about you giving the time to yourself. And I'm giving my time, giving myself some time now. And that's what matters. Um, what else? What else can I say on this? Damn. As I'm sitting over here and doing this, I realize how not in touch with my speaking self I am. Because I'm like trying to kind of like come up with stuff to talk about when I could just like talk. But it comes as everything else. You just gotta give some time to it first, right? Because if you don't give time to it, you're never gonna know, bro. You know? Like things like, and that's the thing I've been doing as well. I've been just doing whatever it feels like right to do. Because in the end, what's the point, right? I'm sounding very pretentious right now. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing talking like this. It's so weird, you see? As soon as you have a camera, a mic, just this other persona of yourself start to pop in. It's so weird. But yeah, I once heard from a friend that we are different versions of ourselves, depending on the circumstances. So, well, in that case, I guess this is another version of myself. Do you guys have any other versions of yourself? When do they come out? Mine usually come out when I'm uncomfortable or when I'm in a situation where I feel like I have to perform like right now, which is so weird because there's nobody here, just myself. But I still feel like I gotta be this person that is gonna drop some knowledge, that's gonna say something wise, that's gonna help the world. Fuck. We're so fucked, bro. No, we're not, man. We're doing pretty good though. You know? If you really think about it, we're doing pretty fucking awesome, bro. Like the fact that we can the time that we live right now is just great. Think about your grandpa, your grandma. Oh, those fuckers were fucked up, bro. Imagine like no fucking nothing. I don't know about whoever you guys are having, but my grandfather, my grandmother, those guys, holy shit, bro. They were like fucking all the time. Fucking, you know, having kids all the time. That's all they done back in the days. Crazy. Just imagine you waking up, fucking, right? So you go to your work, and if your wife's there with you, probably they worked on a farm, so they work together as well. So like on a break, they would eat and fuck again, right? They come home, there's nothing to do but to fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, man. Life it ain't just about fucking, dog. You gotta fucking paint some, talk to a friend or some, you know what I mean? But if you just fuck, you can't, you can't see the other beautiful things about life. You know what I mean? Fucking is beautiful, don't get me wrong, alright? I might fuck somebody right now if that other somebody would be like, hey, would you do this to me? Right? Consent, people. Let's think about that. Fuck, bro. What else apart from my family fucking? Let me see what happened this week. That's interesting. Nothing much. Not much at all. The great part about this is just like, oh yeah, there's something great. More and more, I'm starting to do this right. Meet like some interesting people that I meet throughout my journey here in Sweden, Stockholm. I start to realize that I don't have to be perfect. And I talk about that a little bit in my podcast with a friend of mine. And you say like, oh, but yeah, that's of course like so. Everyone knows that, but how much do people actually act on it, right? Because we know a lot of things, right? We keep saying to ourselves like, oh, I know this. We all know this. But how much of that knowing allows you to consciously think and consciously act on that knowledge? Not much, personally, I feel. So just not think that I have to be perfect. And it just came to me one day, that was like, fuck, man, I don't have to be perfect, and it's great, you know. It's a great feeling. Oh, this thing is looking beautiful, bro. Throwing some yellow there too. What is it doing? Yeah, I'm doing something fucking cool, dog. You know. So yeah, you just don't have to be perfect, man. This painting doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing needs to be perfect. In the end, what matters is you hanging out with the people that you love and being happy in what you do, bro. You know. Because if you're not happy in what you do, what's the fucking point, right? But oh, this thing feels so good. It's just like, when you paint, it just feels like you're in touch with the water. You know, acrylics. I'm using acrylic. They are water based anyway. So think about it. I don't know. It's just the movement. It feels like you're waving. That's even a word. Something about painting that just makes you want to just fucking do something interesting with your life. But what else? And at the end of this, or maybe I was even thinking like another episodes I would have this I would continue this painting, you know. I would continue and I would have another talking over it, and then one day it will be finished. And then you guys will see it. So you guys gotta have to keep an eye on to see how's that gonna turn out. I know. I know, to keep you hooked. Bro, I'm a businessman. Oh fuck, I got the black. It is what it is, dog. Shit. There's never a mistake. I think like there was someone who said like mistake is the perfect mistake or something like that. But this one over here, you fucked me, dog. But it's all good. What else, bro? This is new to me, so I'm gonna be thinking a lot as I'm doing this, right? Which is cool. I don't have any pressure to be something I don't want to be. Okay, let's fucking give this a little brush like this. It's gonna look cool. Ah, this is cool. It's working. I like it. And now when in the painting, as soon as you kind of like scratch a little bit, that you feel like, I fuck it up. Just get a little bit more of that paint on top and hit it from the corner, and then it's gonna look pretty, bro. You know, one thing that's crossing my mind right now as I'm doing this is that like, will you people want to listen to this? You know? Because there's a part of myself that's just so self-aware that I'm like, that I'm being recorded, right? That I'm like constantly thinking if I'm being entertaining, if I'm being, you know what I mean? Oh man, why are we always so like thinking about shit? Why can't we just like sometimes just let go of things, you know? So hard sometimes just kind of like not think what other people be thinking about you, right? I don't know. And there's a part of myself that's just like, oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk. It's just like there's always like this voice that's constantly telling me like what I should do, what I shouldn't do, you know? Which is like, dude, just let me be, bro. You know what I mean? And also, this is also a fucking exercise because I'm doing two things at the same time. I'm trying to think and I'm trying to paint. So it's fucking difficult as fuck. If I had someone over here listening, that would be easier because I could ask a question, that person could answer, and I could focus on my painting while that person was answering. But I don't have that here, so I have to do both, which is cool. I think I'm doing all right. What else, bro? What else is happening? Oof, this looks crazy. Let me just give some time now to just appreciate what I'm doing. Looks cool, I think. All right. Let me see, bro. Yeah, guess I just today's just time to think, bro, and it's okay to think, you know. You don't have to. And this time, I think I'm talking to myself that I don't have to shut down those thoughts, you know, and just sometimes just really listen to myself, which is hard sometimes, you know, when you just be. Because that's the thing I start to feel lately. Like, once you just be, there's just a lot of things that comes your way, you know? Um, just, when I'm just like creatively struggling for something, I'll just like, just take some time to think and it will just like, you'll come, you know? But it's weird because as soon as like I'm giving that break is either, straight up my mind goes like, oh, let's just listen to some music. Let's check the phone. Let's do something, when that break could be just me being, Weird thing, man. Struggling with just being, This world that we live in is just an interesting world where we the main thing that I feel that we struggle right now is just being. In the future might be something else, right? Which is crazy. Which is not even like a point that you should be thinking about, like the future. But it's just an interesting thought, I guess, right? Just like how it's gonna be in the future. Because in the past, she wasn't like this, right? People didn't have phones, they were just fucking, right? It's a real deal, man. My grandfather, he was just like, that's what he told me, bro. Couldn't talk to him about anything else but that, because that's all he lived. But now I'm like, that we have all these things in life, phones and, entertainment and shit. Just change the way that we live life. Change the way that we think, the way that we interact with each other. God damn, that's a huge one, bro. Just think the difference between how people would approach each other back in the days to now. How often you get approached by someone, right? Someone that's just like, hey, do you want to talk? That's not much, bro. There's not many out there doing that. Cause I know I'm an anti-phone, yeah, and it's a little bit of a hypocrite as well because I do use my phone, but I just feel I want to use less. That's why. And every time that I start to just like think about it, like it just just think it keeps coming back to it. I can't help. But but yeah, just how people back in the days done things. It's just like so different. And there's a part of myself that just wishes that not that I was from that time, but I could live like they lived. That I had that option, which I do, right? There's nothing saying that I can't do that, but it's just so hard, right? Let me see one thing that I would like to do that like they did back in the days. I guess just being more, just making love like they did back in the day. Nah, let me see. I'd like to damn, what did they do back in the days? I don't know. At the same time as I think back in the days as well, there was some shit that wasn't so good. So I guess um I don't know. I guess it's just like pros and cons, right? But what's that guy's name? The director who made Midnight in Paris. What's his fucking name? You guys know what I'm talking about. In Midnight in Paris, he literally approaches the idea of people always wanting to live, um, to leave as well, to leave their time now and go back 20 years or something like that. And the whole movie is about that. It's this writer who goes back in time and meets, artists in Paris in the, I guess in the 40s or 50s or something like that. Don't quote me on that. And, and the writer's wish was to, live in that era where all the greats lived, right? Ernest Hemingway, Picasso, what else? What else was out there? Dali, so all the greats were during that time, right? And when he gets there, he realizes that the people at that era wanted also to live. I don't know if there's like one card who wants to live 20 years before, like, you know, wants to live in the past. That was great. So I feel like, I know this is just maybe just, it's just not me who thinks like that. There's a couple people that thinks like that. I know. I can feel it in my bones. But it's just an interesting thought, that what if we could live in the past? How would that be, With no phones, just really back to the, I don't know, to the, what phones in the 80s? Yeah, I don't know. What era would you like to be, right? Damn. I guess I'm a big fan of writers, right? So I don't know, man. I guess fucking. I'm a big fan of Shakespeare, but fuck. During that time with the plague, that would be rough, bro. You know? Someone coughing on your face and you fucking dying straight up. It's fucked up. But I don't know. I guess I will. It's difficult. Maybe. Ooh, maybe the LA in the 90s, bro. When Quentin was doing his thing, that would be cool. During that time, when he just started, or even before he started, I could just like, that we could kind of like be, what do you call 'em? Rivals. That would be cool. Hey, I appreciate the guy's work, but I think we can. I'm not there yet, but if I was at his age when was he made his first movie? Maybe he has the same age as I am right now, which just crazy to think about. Um, but yeah, I guess LA in the 90s, bro. Damn, LA in the 90s, was it Tupac alive? Shit, bro. I'll be crazy. LA in the 90s, huh? LA in the 80s? Damn. Was it Will Smith as well? Like Prince of whatever that Will Smith series that was going on as well. Yeah, you know, that time sounds fun. But guess I live at this time now and I appreciate it. And I'm gonna make the most out of it instead of thinking that like I will be happier in the 80s, I will be happy in the 90s. And that's the thing, bro. You're not gonna be happier if you move to another country. You're not gonna be happier if you go back 20 years. This is your time. So you gotta make the most out of it. So paint, play some music, make some money, make some love, talk to the people you love. Basically do whatever the fuck you want, dog. Cause that's the time you have right now, so just take it easy, man. And appreciate it. Learn to appreciate, you know? Sometimes it's just like, it's almost, life is just like going to school every day. Because you gotta learn how to appreciate life, you know? It's crazy though, like, if you really think about it, like, whether you like it or not, you going to school every day. Even though you're not going to like a school, you're constantly learning, bro. There's no way that you're just gonna sit back and be like, fuck that, I'm not gonna learn anything. Because you can't. So, because you're constantly fucking learning shit, bro. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, life is a constant learning thing, bro. So I'm tired, and this was my first solo episode. I might go back to my painting if I feel like it. But I guess for today we're gonna stay like that. Um, yeah, whether I post this or not, which is a great experience, bro. Great experience to just talk and see how I would do this, see how I could talk, see how I could just be, you know. It feels okay. It feels good. All right, guys. If I do post this again, I appreciate you guys. If I don't, it is what it is, dog. See you guys next time.